What are these?
Shovels Ringo made with aluminum alloy.
You mean you've already progressed to the point of manufacturing equipment?
I thought they might be helpful with the farming and everything. Do you think that's okay?
Oh, definitely. Implements like this will have a big impact. They're going to make fieldwork a whole lot easier than it was before. Everyone will be very excited.
It's because of Masato. He got me most of the materials I needed to make everything up.
That doesn't surprise me. When it comes to finding money and resources, there's nobody I'd rather have on the case.
Yes, he truly is amazing. I'm sorry. What was it you were about to say?
It wasn't that important. You seem tired. You really should get some rest.
But you came by for a reason. What was it you wanted to talk about?
I just wanted to check on you. I was worried you might be pushing yourself too hard.
Oh, well, in that case...
She can barely stay awake.
I'll make sure to get more sleep.
Good. Ringo's not the only one pushing herself too hard. We're all getting exhausted from this unfamiliar lifestyle. Huh? It feels like snow. I wonder if that's going to make things more difficult for the merchant, with all the commotion he's causing in Dormant these days.
Pretty soon, it's gonna be too cold to do this outdoors.
I like it when the snow falls. We get to have snowball fights.
Just make sure you're all bundled up first.
Right.
Interesting.
Going to let those outsiders mess around with us anymore. Forget about the profit. Buy up all the merchandise that's available out there.
Yes, sir.
Huh. With all our capital, we'll crush that puny trading company before it even gets established. They're gonna regret going up against me. I can hold out as long as it takes. Huh?
I have some bad news, sir.
What's the problem?
We tried to buy everything. But the suppliers, they wouldn't sell to us.
Huh? What? I came down here to see for myself. What's going on? Have you people lost your minds? What? Wait, I know who you are.
How very perceptive of you. These are the traveling merchants you laid off. After you monopolized trade at the port, you fired these people who brought in the business, so you could cut labor costs. You forced the villagers to bring their goods in person, while making them cover the costs of transportation and handling. That was a mistake. You treated these buyers like garbage, like they were completely disposable. Since you discarded them, we've organized them as part of our company.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Our company signed an exclusive 3-year contract with these traveling merchants. Do you understand what that means? All of their wares were purchased by the Elm Trading Company before they appeared in the market you used to control. You can sit here until the oceans dry up, but you're never gonna get any merchandise to sell.
Wait! Don't listen to him. He's deceiving you. Our company will buy your goods for more than he can ever offer you. It's a much better deal, and you can still sell your stuff to us.
The people at Elm already warned us that you'd offer to pay more for our stock than what they could afford.
Yeah, that's right. We knew your play, and we went with them instead.
That's insane. What for?
Isn't it obvious? Because none of us wanted to sell to you.
What?
We risk our lives hauling these goods all around the country. We refuse to put ourselves in danger for someone who turns around and fires us over his crappy accounting.
Now you come and say you're willing to buy our goods for more. But once this trade war's finally over, you'll go right back to paying on the cheap.
No! That's not true. I'll pay you what your wares are really worth. I'm sorry for the way I've behaved in the past. Forgive me.
You're way too late. We just don't trust you anymore.
Yakoi, you've learned an important lesson. What's most important to a business isn't money, it's trust. As long as you have that trust, you can always earn money again. You chose to simply throw it away. You discarded the relationship you'd established with the merchants and the villagers just for a little extra cash. As a result, your business now has no future. You've killed it with your own hands.
I can't believe this. He actually crushed Neuchaland within a week.
I have to tell you, though, it would be wrong to let your company be destroyed.
Huh?
It doesn't matter if it's Elm or Neuchaland. Bottom line, it's just not healthy for any one business to monopolize the market. So why don't those of us here have a little chat? Let's come up with a solution. Let's discuss the future of trade and the economy here in Dormont and the territory of Findolf.
Really?
Sure, but we plan on taking advantage of you, so you'd better bring your A game to the table.
Of course. I'll do that.
Hey, why didn't you destroy Neuchaland like you said you would?
Because there were more drawbacks to crushing them than there were in letting them go.
What kind of drawbacks?
For starters, we couldn't keep that many traveling merchants employed. I always intended to give them back to Neuchaland once Yakoi's determination to break us was resolved.
Wait, you're saying our contracts with the merchants were no good?
Yeah, they were just empty promises.
You're telling me this after you spent all that time talking about trust? You didn't mean any of that? You're really a bad person, aren't you?
Now you're catching on. In the world I come from, I'm a merchant known as the Demon Lord.
Demon Lord.
We finally found you, you little brat! You two! What are you doing walking around with someone else's property?
Property?
That brat is our slave. She ran away from our ship. Now we're gonna take her back.
Hey!
What? We got a problem here?
Just a minute. Rue, should I save you?
Teacher, yes.
Ugh.
One day, you'll see, I'm going to become a really good merchant. I'll make lots of money, and then I'll use it to buy back my mommy and daddy. But after that, all the money I have left over, I'm gonna give it to you. I promise I will. You won't be sorry you took a chance. So, teacher, will you do it? Please, save Rue and buy me right now.
What are you babbling about, you little brat?
That was beautiful. Well said. I'd like to buy this slave at 100 times the market price.
What? Really?
Do you have a problem with that?
If you change your mind, you're not getting a refund.
Fine. Our business is done here. The courage and willpower you displayed is 1,000 times more valuable than the money I just spent.
Thank you so much!
What a bunch of fools. They'll regret this. They just gave up a priceless treasure for a handful of coins. I'm sorry, Elk. All our money. I just spent it without asking.
You don't have to apologize. If there's one thing I've learned from you, it's that we can always earn more. I'm the village treasurer. You'd think I'd have known. Spending money on something like this sure feels good.
I know what you mean. This is the reason I'm so attracted to the stuff.
It was a huge victory for Masato and the trading company.
That's the Demon Lord for you. There's a reason the merchant is known as an economic mastermind. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself too.
It's lots of fun. I have to tell you, Tsukasa, there are so many stories to follow here. It's exactly where I belong. So now, those inquiries you asked about, here's what I was able to come up with. Regarding the magic, there are 4 types of spirits. Fire, water, strong winds, and earth. They're all tied to natural phenomena. Communicating with them seems to allow miracles to occur. But people who can use magic are scarce. In the region of Findolf, the only one who's adept is the mage officer living in the Lord's castle.
Got it. What about magic capable of crossing worlds or summoning someone from another world?
I don't know yet. I'm still researching. There isn't much information on that since magic itself is so rare to begin with.
Well, just gaining an understanding of their concept of magic is progress. Thanks a lot.
Mean. You're welcome. Oh, by the way. On that other subject, it looks like we're out of luck on the 7 heroes thing.
What? What do you mean?
Well, the only connection I found that might be related to them is a religion known as the 7 Light Faith.
I don't think I've heard of that before. Interesting.
Yeah, but from what I was able to uncover in my research, the 7 Light Faith was destroyed several centuries ago by the Freyagard Empire. It wasn't just the 7 Light Faith either. They were one of many. All of the religions that used to exist on this continent were targeted, undermined, and eventually destroyed. Freyagard's policy of survival of the fittest was ruthless and effective. In the end, it didn't allow for any gods to be placed above the Empire.
Religious oppression by the state.
I carefully checked all the villages surrounding Dormant to be sure. But not only were there no religions, they didn't even have records of any.
I see. However, that's still our only clue as to how to return to our world. Maybe it's been hidden. We'll have to search for it no matter what it takes.
I hear ya. We have a small logistical problem, though. You can't just move around freely. People need a travel permit signed by Marquis Findolf in order to leave the territory we're in right now. And Marquis Findolf turns out to be nasty. He's one hell of a shitty bastard.
There are a few of those around here.
Tsukasa, come see!
Huh?
We were able to finish it.
Woohoo! It's very nice! What's done?
Oh, I finally did something to help the village. I created a public facility for everyone.
Really? What kind of public facility?
This is just heaven, isn't it? A public bathhouse. Something the village didn't know it needed. What a great idea.
Never seen anything like it. If I wear something like this, I can relax with my friends. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. You know, Ringo, if you're uncomfortable, you don't have to do this.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Hey, there you are, Lee-Rule. Where were you?
I went off to get this. It looked like Tsukasa injured his hand during the construction.
Yes, I did. I was doing work I'm not used to. What is this?
It's a salve that we make from horse oil. It's something we've used here for years. Applying it to the wound will ease the pain and help it heal faster.
I see. Thank you. That's sweet.
Guys! We've got trouble! Some of the villagers ran into a monster! Something called Chief of the Forest! Huh?
Got a large heat signature. It's 500 meters ahead.
Huh? Masato!
Look, everybody came out to greet us.
I'm sensing nervous energy. Something bad must have happened.
She's all alone.
You don't need to worry about her. How's everyone else?
No. It's bad. Mayor Olga.
So you're the chief of the forest.
He stopped breathing a minute ago.
We're not too late. If he only just stopped, he should be fine. Tell me, Kane, am I right?
Oh, yes. I can bring him back. The 5th through 10th ribs on the left side are all broken. There are severe abdominal lacerations. A significant section of the colon has been ruptured, and everything below the diaphragm has been exposed. He's passed out from hemorrhagic shock. He's now in cardiac arrest. Okay. I don't anticipate any problems. This shouldn't take more than an hour or so.
She's nearly done. She's sealing up the wound.
Damaged organs repaired. Surgical treatment complete. Liquid oxygen injected. Now commencing cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Treatment has been successfully completed. He should be up in 2 to 3 days. He'll make a full recovery.
It's a miracle.
Good work.
Thank you. But the truth is, it hardly even counts as work. Right? Don't you agree, Aoi?
Completely. It couldn't have been easier.
All right, guys. Time to return to Elm Village.
They should be back here soon. I'm sure it's all under control. Now what?
Worthless peasants, bow your heads! Before you stands the captain of Marquis Findolf's Guardian Knights! You will pay tribute to the Silver Knight Inzaghi!
What a loudmouth. Oh, brother.
This village reeks of privation.
Go and seize them. You are all suspected of committing treason against the state.
Huh? What are you talking about?
We have testimony that you all used illegal means to acquire gold coins within these lands.
Illegal? We earned that money doing business according to the rules. Is it proof you need? I'm happy to show you our business permit and account ledger.
Don't bother. It's illegal for Volgo peasants such as yourselves to even touch gold. As you can see, every gold coin is engraved with the dragon crest of the Freerguard Empire. Allowing your filthy hands to touch the royal image is forbidden. The mere act is considered treason against the state. Marquis Findolf, the lord of these lands, is highly offended by the reports he has received.
Are we even allowed to defend ourselves?
Hold your tongue, you peasant. Our noble words are law. Should we tell you to live, then you shall live. And if in our mercy we decide you should die, then you must accept your fate. We have an order directly from Lord Findolf. A traitor who doesn't know his place in our world shall be burned at the stake.
Please, no!
What are we gonna do?
What? Where is everybody?
We've looked all over. We can't find them. There's not a trace anywhere. You don't think they're in that fire, do you?
We'll have to find out. Any volunteers?
Yes! Don't do it! Charging into a burning building won't help. It's suicide!
But what else can we do?
Don't panic. There was someone with them who's a world-renowned escape artist. He's gotten out of coffins that were welded shut.
And I did it again! Now behold, the captives have returned! We're okay!
Mother!
Oh, Elk, you're unharmed.
Yes, thanks to him. Huh? He's really amazing. You did well, Akatsuki. It's fortunate for these people you were here.
Yeah, close call.
We have a problem, Tsukasa. A big one. The ones who attacked us called themselves the Guardian Knights. They said their orders came directly from their lord.
Wait a minute. That would have to be Marquis Findolf, wouldn't it? We need to find Lirul. She's missing.
一人の時間が経てば経つほど慣れてくるものと思っていた僕は臆病者だ平気な顔して本当はどこかで恐れている